yeah, you're just kind of guessing. But the thing was, you know, you were killing him with fireballs, and I noticed that he kept trying to do that charged heavy kick.
Yeah, and it wouldn't go through.
Well, or maybe it doesn't go through. It doesn't have projectile invincibility. But I knew that you were getting complacent with throwing the fireballs, and eventually he would call him Deshko and you would lose.
That's why we need commentary over the mic so I could hear it.
Okay, so Tokido was talking to me. He said he feels he understands Nash extremely well. But he understands. Oh my goodness!
Did he just put the rubber red boots on him from the skies?
Yeah, he put them from the top down.
Oh, nice evasion.
Okay, so Mike using that Birdie. This is easily his best character. Yeah. He loves the character. He thinks the character is quite fun.
So Tokido understands the character, but does he have a grasp of the game system? So you're having a nice heart-to-heart with him.
Well, he was asking, he said, based on my playstyle, what do you think I should play? And I said, hey, I think you should play Ryu, actually, because you understand fireballs and frame traps. And Ryu's pretty nasty in this game at that. And he said, oh, okay. But he doesn't know the optimal combos, so he's a little weary of using him. Whereas, he understands Nash because they played him on all the betas.
Right.
But at the same time, he would rather not play Nash.
Can he cancel in time? No.
It's not far. It's not close enough, I mean.
I think a lot of players have been influenced by Infiltration Stream and him on his Nash, and a lot of strategies are developed just from watching that. So I don't know if Tokido was inspired in part by that.
Well, I mean, what I would recommend for everybody who is learning this game...
Yes, diagnose us, Dr. Street Fighter 5.
And I would tell them, yeah, whatever these guys are doing is interesting, but try to kind of establish your own game. You know?
Use your creativity, yes.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of what they're doing is right in their mind, but it may not be right for you. So, anyhow, just like that, Tokido takes the second round. I was thinking it was looking a little hopeless for him, but nope, he is going in on Mike.
Oh, that looked like a punish.
And he's about to hit the critical art. So you know that when he does the that move, the moonsault, it has no invincibility frames whatsoever, so you could totally anti-air it on reaction 100%.
It doesn't look like you can anti-air it, but you really can.
Oh, it's like Jaguar kick from
Adon?
Yeah, but not as good. Oh, and Mike was trying to catch a backdash with the roundhouse kick. Oh. That was a hard read. But this is looking scary.
Nice evasion.
Super, yeah. The critical art. Skip to my chain, and now Mike has a full V trigger. Oh, and he's just a little too early.
What? Double overhead.
You know, what I really like is just how tense everything gets when, you know, your life is low.
Because there's no trip damage. You have to make a correct read at the end, unless you have a super.
Well, there's that, but, you know, there's no real... It's like, how do you create space? You can't backdash, right? So pretty much this game has shown that you are actually illiterate when it comes to Street Fighter.
I am.
That you don't have any reads. I understand, Z.
But because I can put my pride aside, I'm going to start from anew. It's like getting a born-again Christian. I will baptize myself into training mode and learn how to fight
in the fires of 5. Yes. Baptize yourself in the fires of 5, man. Awesome.
No, it really does feel that way. So I hope, you know, in this year's Capcom Cup, there will be some fresh faces that we've never seen before. Partially because of all the new blood that's coming in, but also because some of the old players can't rely and rest on their laurels from 4 and bring it in directly into 5.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like there are going to be faces from the Street Fighter 3 world and, you know, the kind of, maybe even the older world who are ready to cause trouble. They're just waiting for their turn, you know? They couldn't do it with 4 because the game got extremely complex. But now they're ready.
The OGers are going to be 16ers.
Yeah, they're going to have their kids with them when they go
to
play sessions and such. You know, it's going to be crazy. Anyhow, right now, Mike turning the tables. Did you see how he got rushed down so hard in that first round?
Yeah.
And he just turned it all around.
He needs to find. So he's been dealing a lot of...
Wow, and here it is, big damage. Whoa. Big damage. And Tokido still has the V-trigger left. So he can hit a pretty nasty V-trigger combo if he... Oh, the shenanigans.
The first time he used it in an offensive capacity, but he's dead now.
So I don't like that there from Mike.
Him using the meter to get that round?
I don't like that because he could have done standing medium punch into EX headbutt and he could have got the knockout. But because he was so worried about connecting it,
He blew his load on the super meter.
But then again, you know, in this game, you
Meter
get
comes
meter
by
like
pretty fast,
you get
right?
meter like nobody's business.
Yeah.
So go ahead and use it. Use the V trigger. Use the critical arts. Use it. Use it all. What? The reads. No, Mike is feeling himself.
I love that.
And
Wow, he is
And Mike doesn't even care. He's
swinging the chains.
swinging that chain.
It's difficult for... Oh, nice.
And this is it. He's looking back. Oh, nice from Tokido.
Caught him drinking that can of Red Bull.
He doesn't quite have a full... There it is. Critical art. Bam. Judgment. Saber. Alright, so Mike Ross going down game 2. Tokido, man. You know what I really like about that? Is that he just never gives up.
Look at the usual smile on Mike has been wiped out of his face.
He knows a lot's on the line here, right? If he loses to Tokido, who's only been playing for 15 minutes, it just wouldn't be a good look. So
he doesn't have the roommate advantage that Mike has. A roommate privilege.
What is that?
Top roommate privilege.
I don't understand what you're
Actually,
referring to.
he does. Tokido, I think, rooms with Bonchan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Wow, and Mike with a bad anti-air, missing the down medium punch. But Tokido not stopping.
What is going on? Look at that. I
Stun?
think he's found the weakness in
almost a stun.
Mike's... There it is. Wow, overhead for the stun.
Is he going to get that perfect big damage? Big damage? Yes.
He's finding that perfect spot where Mike can't anti-air with low medium punch. He's jumping right on its head. Oh my. That was
an expose. That was an expose,
with
ladies and
that
gentlemen.
French asterisk at the end? The exposé?
Okay. And that's what Mike needed to start the round off pretty nice. But he misses the jump in. Weak. Okay. Just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Mike with the hard reads, he knows what Tokido wants to do.
Oh!
I like Tokido using the V-trigger when he has it. You know, people shouldn't wait to use their V-trigger. Use it when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, instead of waiting when you're in the corner, and that's very predictable. And you're
Or when the game's almost over, right? You want it, or when the round is almost over, I should say.
okay.
Oh, and it's coming down to the wire, guys.
Does that can ever disappear, or it rolls the entire length of the screen?
It goes forever until it touches you.
My goodness.
And because it's so low,
Yeah.
it's hard to trade the it.
There's an anti-air. So he can't jump in at that angle. Tokido has to be wary of that the next time he goes in.
Yeah.
That dive
That
is
move
so
is
ridiculous.
He's like, Itadakimasu! Here I go! Oh!
And
crush
apparently
counter?
you can guide the length of that dive move, right?
Yes, if you hold it forward, he goes a little bit more forward. If you hold back, he reduces his traveling
I
distance.
think Mike used the maximum length of that. Okay, nice dash. You're gonna switch
Nice
sides.
from Tokido. Ooh, and just like that, he might. He looks like he's bringing it back. This is actually really close.
Again, that crescent kick. Okay, so Mike has exposed the non-invincibility. Oh my goodness!
And
You
the
can't
critical
get
art.
a sip.
My gosh, and Mike still doesn't learn. I think Tokido's gotten a lot of damage off that, punishing the V skills every time.
Kanzuki Chainsaw Massacre.
And
Look
Mike,
at the pressure. Look at the
Mike
pressure.
might be out.
Oh no! Wait.
What is gonna go?
But he does have a bunch of resources. Will he activate the trigger? And he tried the anti-air, and somehow Tokido found the perfect angle for that jumping roundhouse.
But did he do a standing medium punch? It looked like a standing,
Okay.
not a crouching. I think he didn't get the